The headphones, by the way, Rev. I don't know how they work, but they look good.
We're crossing over into
All right.
territory.
This is your biblical content exam. I've got a sense of humor, think it's plain to see, and not then that the Lord's the one that put that sense in me. The joy of the Lord is my strength, so consider yourself warned. Cannot muzzle the ox as he treadeth out the corn. Where was Solomon's temple? Right above his ear. Delilah defeated Samson because her strength was sheer. Zacchaeus went out on a limb because he was too short. And Joseph played a lot of tennis when he served in Pharaoh's court. Oh, God has a sense of humor, I think it's plain to see, and I think he's the one that put that sense in me. Weeping may endure the night, but joy comes in the morn. Cannot muzzle this ox as he treadeth out the corn. Daniel had his lion's share of problems, but the angel came along and shut their snoots. Adam's first fight with Eve was when he caught her making a salad out of his best Sunday suit. Pharaoh's daughter drew a little profit from a bulrush on the bank and saved Moses' account from termination. And Noah was the best broker 'cause he floated his stock while the world was in liquidation. Oh, God has a sense of humor, it can be plainly seen, and I think the Lord's the one that put that sense in me. Weeping may endure the night, but joy comes in the morn. You cannot muzzle the ox as he treadeth out the corn. Jonah went a little overboard, a whale taxied him to shore, but he proved you can't keep a good man down. And Joshua rode a motorcycle 'cause his triumph was heard throughout the town. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had a great fire insurance plan. And when Jesus cast the demons into the herd of swine, was the first case of deviled ham. Oh, God has a sense of humor, I think it's plain to see. And if you ever looked in the mirror, I think you know what I mean. And I'm one of God's Laughingstock, been laughing since I was born. You cannot muzzle the ox as he treadeth out the corn. You cannot muzzle this ox as he treadeth out the corn.
All right, Rev. Funny stuff.
If you laughed at the jokes, I understand that you understand. Or not.
Oh, I understand. That was great.
That was wonderful. Nothing like a little Sunday school on Tuesday night. That was wonderful.
Yeah, but that was a lot better than more fun than Sunday school.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so this song is called Clerical Error. This is my electric banjo.
You are a man of some interesting instruments, I'll tell you.
Banjo caster or banjo caster.
Banjo caster.
Every Sunday morning as I climb out of bed and head to the church house to share what God has said to me as I've carved out a sermon from God's word. I'm pretty sure of what was said, but not sure of what was heard. And some say I'm just preaching to the choir and a room of folks who heard it all before. Well, I may be preaching to the choir, but I expect the choir to take it out the door. Every Sunday morning as I climb down the steps from the pulpit where I just did my level best. I stand at the back as the dinner they all had and sent them forth to do what Jesus said. And some say I'm just preaching to the choir and a room of folks who've heard it all before. Well, I may be preaching to the choir, but I expect the choir to take it out the door. Good news travels faster than bad news any day. So please pray for your pastor and send him on his way. Pastors aren't the only ones that are called to spread good news. Good news travels faster, taken straight from the pews. Well, we all know that pastors are paid to be good, and lay folks are good for nothing. But when the lay folks start sharing the way we all should, we'll stop making the great omission. Good news travels faster than bad news any day. So please pray for your pastor and send her on her way. Pastors aren't the only ones that are called to spread good news. Good news travels faster, taken straight from the pews. 'Cause when you join your pastor, good news travels faster. Well, there's nothing I'd rather do than spend my life serving you. Is the least I can do is return the favor. 'Cause you served me on the cross and I'm making you my boss. I'm just doing that Emmanuel labor. I'm doing that Emmanuel labor. Lending helping hands to my neighbors. Just doing that Emmanuel labor. Working overtime for the Lord. Well, the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few, and Emmanuel's still giving out the call. But the greatest in God's kingdom is the one who stoops to serve. The greatest is the servant of all. When you're doing that Emmanuel labor, lending helping hands to your neighbor, just doing that Emmanuel labor, working overtime for the Lord. Nacho man, I want you to know that I'm Nacho man. Hey, Nacho man. Satan, get away, I'm Nacho man. Hey, Nacho man. Do what you say, I'm Nacho man. Nacho man. Satan, get away, I'm Nacho man.
Okay, I got to ask a question, Reb. How much does your congregation love you? I mean, oh my goodness.
Oh my, that was wonderful.
I'm retired.
Are you retired?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. I bet you were terrific.
Well, I'm still doing part-time interims with little churches that can't afford pastors.
I think it's marvelous for a minister that sense to have that sense of humor. That's gorgeous.
That's wonderful. Absolutely.
Gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I discovered you at Jan's little get together.
You just pile the puns and the wordplay one on top of another. It's fantastic writing. Love it.
Terrific.
Well, you want one more?
Sure.
I'll give you one more, real quick one, a short one.
Okay. If that's all right, Harry, I didn't mean to speak
Along
for you.
the same theme.
Absolutely, go right ahead. I've just got Joe and Ken waiting, but go ahead.
God has given me the gift of tongue-in-cheek. That's why my songs are full of puns. I might satirize or parodize or offer a critique. That's when I'm cheeking in tongues. Cheeking in tongues is a visual aid to help us see our flaws. 'Cause when we're able to laugh at them, we're at the root of the cause. Oh, God has given me the gift of tongue-in-cheek. That's why I'm cheeking in tongues. Cheeking in tongues is dangerous, 'cause folks can get offended and think we're making fun of them when it was just a pun intended. Oh, God has given me the gift of tongue-in-cheek, and that's why I'm cheeking in tongues. I hope you get the interpretation. Oh, that is why I'm cheeking in tongues. It only hurts when I laugh. That is why I'm cheeking in tongues.
Oh yeah,
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
fantastic! I loved it.
Thank you. Oh, that was
Thank you
marvelous.
so much.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
I can only
That
do
was
this because
great.
my wife is out with the girls tonight.
There you go. Yeah, speaking of that, that's why I got to leave because my wife is waiting on me. But Brevin, that was wonderful.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. A lot
was
of
great.
fun. A lot.
Harry,